Maximum capacity.
Welcome to part 18 of Dead Space. Mercer's dead! Finally! Now we have to set things right by returning the marker to its original resting place. That's right, by the end of this video we are going down to Aegis VII. Firstly, we have to survive this maelstrom of necromorphs, this alien storm of nonsense, if you will. The next, pretty much rest of the game is going to be nothing but intense action set pieces strung together. It becomes especially apparent on Aegis where there's nothing but necromorphs down there, so strap in. This is gonna get grueling. That is a common complaint I do share with the fans when it comes to Dead Space as a series. And this includes the first game. It's not really that scary. I mean, sure, I was scared playing this back in the day, in 2008, but then again, I was 10 years old when this first came out, so there you go. But the series, to a point, does lean more towards action than genuine horror, to the point where the sequels are just pretty much action games. I wish there was more of a scary factor to everything. I don't know, maybe make the enemies even stronger to where you need to run sometimes? Or maybe tweak the weapons? Well, no, I wouldn't tweak anything. Except for the pulse rifle. Everything is badass here. I would just focus on scaling the enemies to where they're actually insane to take on. Yeah, Dead Space is one of my favorite survival horror games of all time, but I probably would classify it more as an action game than a survival horror. Kind of like how Resident Evil 4 through 6 is more action-y. It's like action survival horror, or action horror. Survival action? I don't know, I think that's the coined phrase.
Cargo loader activated. Warning. Shipment 782 is misaligned. Retrieval may be delayed.
What we need to do next is move the marker, incredibly slowly mind you, onto the loading deck. Meanwhile, you have the friendly neighborhood aliens trying to eat your face.
Cable stress is beyond safe operating limits. Crane malfunction imminent.
No, that was my arm. That was my other arm. Damn it! That guy was having a bad day. He just got double amputated. Luke Skywalker on steroids.
782.
Or I guess that would be Anakin Skywalker.
Clearance confirmed.
Nailed it. This part does go on for a fair bit, to even where the tentacles show up as a threat. Though they don't drag you around, which is good. All the tentacles really do is swipe at you, which admittedly does a lot of damage. However, there are walls in front of where the tentacles show up, so you can hide behind those when they attack.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
There she is. The glowing spot is a dead giveaway.
Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
The tentacle will retreat when you get behind the wall. You just need to goad it out again until it's destroyed. There is a delay on their movement, so you have plenty of time to shoot them up.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
Somehow I missed that stasis shot. That was embarrassing. Anyway, one more tentacle to go.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
That was close. Second tentacle down. This room is big and the aliens can hide pretty much anywhere here, so what I like to do is clear out the necromorphs now so I don't have to deal with them later.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructed. obstructing transfer.
I'm being held prisoner by Dr. Mercer. That lying fucker lured me off the mining deck to build something. To make his markers start converging? I don't know. Please, if you find it, don't touch that marker. And if you see Mercer, run.
Override required.
I love you.
Caution.
Master David, I never imagined.
Obstructing transfer.
Fuck, he's coming back.
Time to go, Mr. Temple. You can just leave your force gun here. If you want me to build your shit, I'll need it. But you won't need these modifications, will you? They look like they could hurt someone. I'll hold on to them.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing
Now
transfer.
the marker. You can go ahead of me, Mr. Temple. Safety first.
Mercer's a slime ball. And I'm not excusing Kyne, he was still an accomplice to this whole fiasco.
Warning. Obstruction on cargo rail.
Pain in my ass, I forgot the wall tendrils. Eat laser. It's a part of a cosmic balance breakfast. Okay, focus on the tendrils, Isaac.
Warning. Obstruction on cargo rail.
Notice how every time Isaac walks near the marker, the screen gets blurry? I think that's a nice attention to detail to show that the thing is messing its mind up, even if it does obstruct what I'm looking at sometimes.
Obstruction on cargo rail.
Get out of my way, please.
Warning. Obstruction on cargo rail. Warning. Obstruction on cargo rail.
I always hated the armored guys, they suck. Anyway, that should be the final tendril. If not, there should be another tendril somewhere around here.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
And just run around this part to get to the other console, and that should be it for the marker.
I'm reading a cargo transfer to the hangar bay.
The marker. Good work, Mr. Clark. On our way.
Kyne, your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there from the computer core.
A pickup. Yes, we'll be there.
Can you make it to the airlock alone?
No movement on the cameras. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
The next objective is to meet Dr. Kyne in the hangar. Cut ahead a bit, I should have enough money for the level 5 suit. That's going to give me the edge I need for the end of the game. My inventory space, while it's still limited, is looking better than it did before. If I compare this inventory system to Resident Evil 4's inventory, I think this game does it better. At least in terms of handling different weapons and ammo. RE4 does have the interaction with the gun case, which does give that system its own charm. Trying to play Tetris with a sniper rifle has never been so intriguing. Alright, it's time to see if we could upgrade the suit.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum maximum capacity.
Barely. Shit. Wait, I could just sell some stuff. And I have a semiconductor. Problem solved! Now let's go for that suit. Isaac's looking more and more like a human tank. Anyway, here's the level 5 suit, which is the second to last upgrade you can get in the main story. The level 6 engineer suit I unfortunately do not get during this playthrough, but this one will get me through just fine. You get a lot of extra endurance from level 5, so I should be good.
It's my brother. On the monitor, he's right by the airlock.
Don't let this place get to you. Kendra, we're out of time.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
Oh, the damnedest time to have an encounter.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh, it's a twitcher. Let me see if I'm fast enough to punch this guy. Come on. I punched him, but he didn't fall down. Come here, you. Couldn't have said that better myself, Hammond's voice. You know what I would have loved to see in the remake? What the hell were Kendra and Hammond doing throughout the entire game? It just shows how things play out through Isaac's perspective, and from his perspective, Kendra and Hammond ain't doing shit. Hell, he doesn't even know if Kendra has a gun or not. Spoiler alert, she does.
Quarantine lifted.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
My name is Kendra Daniels. Stand by, Isaac. He's bringing the shuttle in now. Isaac, we can't run the automated loading controls. Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time. The hive mind is down there.
Kyne, relax. I'll turn off the gravity in the hangar, then I can load the marker by hand.
All right. No, don't worry, Amelia. They understand.
Jesus.
Isaac, why do you keep coming up with these crazy-ass plans? Let me do something that's going to get me crushed or burnt to a crisp or electrocuted. Or any combination of the three. The goal here is to turn off the artificial gravity and move the marker. The problem with this part is that it's a bit strange in how it tells you to do that. First off, let's just turn the gravity off.
Entering zero gravity. gravity.
The best way to go about this section is to follow the colored wires on the wall. That will lead to where the battery starts. There is a battery floating around in the air somewhere, so let's get to that first. Oh damn, Isaac, you punched the crate so hard you destroyed the contents inside of it. Continue to follow the red wires in the turned off consoles, and I believe the battery is in this cargo bay. Yep, it is. Let's just grab all this stuff, grab this, and whatever else is in that box, and then we take the battery with us. Take the battery with us, please. Ugh, why doesn't Silver the Hedgehog control like this? Oh wait, the game he debuted in was crap. It's called Sonic 06. Do not play that game if you love Sonic. Or hell, if you do love Sonic, play that game because it's just hilariously bad. That game is not how to do kinesis powers, that's for sure. Alright, now that that's moved, let's go up on the catwalk with the battery. Or not? I think the battery port is actually downstairs in this case. Yeah, I see it. It's on the lower right-hand side of the screen. And I missed it the first time I played it. Oh well, at least this area is big and there's so much stuff in here I can stock up on ammo. Now we need to readjust the power. All the while some necromorphs will try to stop you. It's the standard lurkers and leapers combination. They seem to be the only necromorphs to survive in 0G. It's weird how no other necromorph enemy types are in these locations. Looks like I have to press the consoles in order. Let's see what we could do here. Get out of my way, baby! Why, thanks for the credits. How do these necromorphs still have money on them? That's weird.
There it is.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry, please.
Now we need to turn the gravity back on, which I don't see how they can not load the marker onto the ship without the gravity, but okay then.
Exiting zero gravity.
It's on board. Come, quickly!
Go open the hatch for him.
Cole, is she here?
Oh, Kendra, he was trying to redeem himself.
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
What my department sent me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Department? Who are you?
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess. I told you and Hammond that Aegis VII was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kyne didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis VII.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis VII apart, and woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sent you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis VII.
It was disappeared once. We can do it again. I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained. For what it's worth, we made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean, you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all! Daniels!
Oh, God. Kendra, you double-crossing little... Ow! Does that make Kendra the ultimate bad guy? I say no. She's more of a tool. And no, not a tool in a bad way. She's a double agent. Mercer's still the bad guy.
Isaac, come in. It's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
Alright, I forgot Nicole was still in the game. She just disappeared for a couple of parts. Or did she? Maybe she disappeared for the whole entire game and Isaac's just not realizing it for some reason? Don't worry, the game's going to explain that, and I'm not sure if it's really, really bad denial on Isaac's part or if it's the marker messing with his mind, but things will get fucked up.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised.
You made it.
I'm trying to find you. Half the Ishimura is coming apart, and the other half swarming with those things. How'd you get here?
You cleared the way. I can always count on you.
Not this time. Daniel screwed me over.
You couldn't have known she would take the marker.
She left us to die.
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis VII. You can make us feel again.
I just don't know what to believe anymore.
It's okay, Isaac. You'll know what to do.
Recalling shuttle USG-09. Prepping remote docking procedures.
Damn it, Isaac! You don't know what you're doing!
I know someone's gonna answer for this.
You fucking kidding me? Shit!
Warning. Escape pod launch detected from shuttle USG-09.
Escape pod. Damn! We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate. But who can?
That's oddly creepy of you to say, but you do have a point there, Nicole.
Here it comes. Isaac?
I know. Ishimura's finished. If we get on that shuttle, she'll go back.
Leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis VII and join you on board.
You'll be watching my back?
Cross my heart.
What Isaac said about no turning back is true. Once you get aboard that shuttle, you cannot return to the Ishimura. There will be a pop-up stating as much, and if you have any unfinished objectives, you might want to do it now. I'm not going to do any of the extra objectives. I'm just going to go down to Aegis VII and finish this thing. Ugh, made it. The luxury red carpet shuttle. Okay, so the pop-up should... Yeah, there we go. Hit yes, and let's go to Aegis.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again. Nothing can stop us now. This isn't how I imagined saying goodbye to the Ishimura. Steady.
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. There's no going back.
It's easier when there's nowhere to go but forward. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said EarthGov built the marker. Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
If you're not ready, your miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
Final chapter, here we come. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dead Space.